So, you got your gun license, don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to come in handy
Why?
because shit's about to go down.
You reckon?
I reckon you better start loading your ammo reserves, mate.
Yeah, thanks. I'll why? Do you mean that, or are you just playing on what's currently
Just a nice
happening?
segue into our topic.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. There has never been a better time to be this far apart. I've never. This morning I woke up and I thought, you know what? Thank fuck we're on the other side of the world.
That's it. Thank God we live in Australia.
Thank fuck we are so far away. We are so far away from everyone that no one wants a bar to do with us. And it's like, even when the bad shit's happening in the world,
Yeah.
no one wants a thing to do with us. And it's like, you know what? That's pretty good. I'm quite happy with that, right? It's nice to be on the other side of the world right now. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you must be living under a rock. I know, George, when it comes to most topics like this, you yourself, you're generally not...
You're
just not interested.
You are 100% bang on. And look, it's not a matter of it not being interested because it's an interesting topic. So it's not not being interested. I think I'm just more focused on what's important to me and going to really affect me. Because is this going to affect me today? There's not missiles flying over our heads, as you said. We live in a great country. We're in a good part of the world.
Yeah, hold on. So can I just challenge that thought?
Yeah,
because
it's for today.
Yeah, but so...
In the next week.
Yes, I agree. But that means you're not interested in it. Because you're only interested in it if it's affecting you. So you're not interested in it, you're interested in yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're not interested in it.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so you don't find you don't find the topic interesting.
No, I do find it interesting. Like I've watched this morning on social media, I've seen a lot of things pop up, and I have watched it. So it's not like I flicked over.
It was on your feed.
Yeah, it was definitely on my feed. So it's not like I flick through and go, oh, well, this is boring. I watched all of Trump's speech in the White House today. That went for about 3 to 5 minutes, something like that. So I watched the whole thing there. Like there is definitely interest, but it's like a quick, okay, cool, let's move on. I'll start looking at what project I need to win now. You know what I mean? So it's not something that I'll delve into as much as say other people would. But you've got to be open and understanding that there is a flow and effect for us as well.
Yeah, okay. I find it I used to be like that. I used to be like, I don't really care about this. Like it's not gonna change what I do in my day to day. But I think and if you haven't caught on yet, we're talking about what's just happened with the US and Iran. And yeah, I used to think the same way. I used to think like, who cares? Like, oh, what's going to happen to it? Like, nothing's going to happen. Our economy's going to be, it's like, who cares? It's like, it's not going to change what I do tomorrow morning.
Yeah, correct.
But maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old, George, but this stuff seems to grab me more now.
I think there's definitely an element of you getting old, like in how you're thinking and feeling for sure. But I mean, let's look at the reason. So from what I understand, and again, I'm not claiming to be any sort of expert in the space.
Yeah, we're just here to have a
conversation. We're just here literally having the conversation about it because it is fresh and it is happening as we speak. So from what I understand,
this
the
is
States,
last 48 hours.
Yeah, that's right. So the States now have hit Iran based off the fact that the main reason that they did it was to stop the threat of nuclear programs and missiles and bombs that they're going to develop and make. And that's the logic behind, hey, you're not allowed to have these things.
Which was the reason they supposedly hit them 7 months ago.
Yeah, correct. And now doing it again. Maybe they restarted and they got intel that, oh, these guys are still fucking around. Now, look, to a degree, I mean, again, I don't live in Iran. I don't see anything that happens there. And I'm sure there's two sides of the coin. But based off what I've seen in media, and again, is that a great source from speaking to people? Like, do you really want people like that, extremists, to have access to nuclear weapons hitting the Western world? Probably not. So
Definitely
arguably, if you're going to say, if everything is true that Trump is saying, he's done the right thing.
Yeah.
Yes? I think I have to agree with that. If everything is true, if you're going to say, yes, you are 100% bang on with your intel, with everything you're doing, then, hey, bombs away. The problem with, not the problem, I mean, in any war, in any sort of conflict like that, it's the political leaders aren't the ones that are going to get fucked up.
No.
It's going to be the people
sitting on the
that's right.
his heater.
That's right. The person that's sitting there watching TV, sitting at a cafe, at a hospital, at a school, at whatever, the collateral damage that follows that is the real tragedy with all of this, because it's world leaders sitting behind a nice, comfortable chair or a nice, comfortable desk with heating and cooling millions of miles away. They can just press a button and say, cool, go fuck these guys up. You know what I mean? They're the ones that are determining the lives of the soldiers, of the civilians, of everyone in the world, just because of, is it ego? Do you know what I mean? Does that come into play? Is it Trump flexing, saying, look how fucking big and strong I am, and a
It's
message
not.
to everyone else, don't fuck with America?
It's not.
I don't know.
The picture they're
Because he
painting-
did say that. I don't know if did you see that speech he made?
That's Trump
I know.
being Trump,
I know.
dude.
It's just saying our
No
military might,
one's
no one
been
can
willing
compete
to
with
do
us.
this.
Yeah.
No, but no one's been willing to, you never seen a government willing to do this until me. Blah, blah, blah. And dude, what?
Is it true?
No.
Who else has done it?
They didn't do the same thing in Iraq and Afghanistan
I don't
and
know.
all that jazz.
Yeah,
Isn't
back
that
when
all the same?
9/11.
Isn't this
it's
the
all
same?
It's the same
story
fucking battle that's been
again?
happening for hundreds of years.
Yeah, like isn't this the same story again and again?
Yeah.
Iraq had weapons of mass destruction.
Yes.
Blah blah
So they
blah.
said.
We need to go in there and we need to make sure that
They don't.
Yeah. The Taliban in
Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan. We need to go in there and get this regime changed and blah blah blah. Which is the two excuses they've used. By the way, Trump completely lost me here. Yeah?
Oh, really?
Trump completely lost me.
Wow.
Do you know why?
I didn't believe. Oh, okay. Yeah, go.
Because
Why?
I think these aren't his decisions and he's a puppet.
Yeah, that's interesting too. I've
Yeah.
never see again the conspiracy
Absolute-
theories that go behind that. I don't know if he's the puppet. Like,
Absolute puppet,
Yeah?
dude. Puppet. And you're more.
why do you say that about him though? Like,
Why-
what gives you the idea that he's a puppet and he's not the instigator?
What? How about the fact that he put up a tweet 12 years ago that says Obama's going to go and attack Iran because he's got poor negotiating skills, and now you couldn't negotiate a deal,
But maybe he couldn't.
dude. Listen, hey,
Maybe he goes, oh fuck, I thought I could and I can't now, so I'm going to bomb these blokes.
no, because if you look at so this is I don't know much about Iran.
Yeah.
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
I don't know what the regime is about. Supposedly, it is very extremist. That's what the media paints a story of. I've never looked into it. But here's where I'm torn. You got one side is like, cool, these are complete extremists, blah blah blah,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, okay, well that doesn't seem right. But then like all this information coming out with the Epstein files,
Yeah.
it's like so you're either with the terrorists or the child molesters.
Mm.
Who's pick your side?
Yeah,
Pick
exactly.
your poison.
I know.
This is the world we live in, dude. Like this is real life. Do you know what I mean? Like they're our options. They're your leaders, bro. Take one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna go down the extreme muzzy route,
Mhm.
or you're gonna go down the
Yeah.
Western world child molesting that's all come out now, and
Yeah, exactly.
everyone famous's names on these lists. And
It's fucked up.
have you looked into the Epstein files at
No,
all?
not since we last
I don't know
spoke
if
about it.
I don't think this is directly related, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's
There's an element of it. Is it just like the most powerful people in the world, right? The
Yeah,
guys, the people that they say is in the background. They just do it because there's nothing else for them. There is nothing. They have got so much wealth, so much power, and it's like, what's the most fucked up thing that we could do to bring me any sense of life? You know what I mean?
like chasing some sort of
Something,
buzz.
yeah, some sort of a buzz. As fucked up as that is, right? Maybe that buzz for them is go, let's just try blow this country out of existence. Let's see what happens there. All right, and let's go do this fucked up shit to women and children and people and all that sort of stuff. Let's just see if we get a buzz out of that, and then just laugh about it with all our mates. And then when someone writes a fucking file about it and story, we'll just kill them too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it is wild,
Mm.
right? So the US and Israel
Yeah.
attacked Iran, and now Iran's firing back.
Yeah.
And it's like you've just kicked off this thing where and supposedly they were in negotiations,
Mm.
okay? And then there's two sides of the story. So Trump says Iran pulled out, so we hit him.
Mhm.
Oman is a different country. Oman has come out and said Iran has agreed to have their facilities checked for the nuclear
Yeah,
element.
yeah.
Oman came out and said that 48 hours before the US attacked.
Mhm.
I don't know. For me, I just think, man, like, I thought you guys were doing the right thing in Iraq. Like, I was under the impression that the way the media painted it was like, oh, like maybe they are extreme. I don't know.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
But
Or
then
like,
you
or
hear
like,
all this. Maybe they're there for the oil. Like maybe they're there
oh,
for
dude,
other
they are
reasons.
100% there for
But
the
you know what I
oil.
mean? You go and speak. I've even heard stories from war vets that were there, and they're like, "This was the greatest waste of time. Like this was the worst
Iraq.
thing." Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
all that stuff, they said it was just a loss of life. There was fucking no reason for us to
No,
be
yeah,
there.
no weapons of
There
mass
was nothing. Yeah,
destruction.
there was. We never found anything.
Is
But then
Iraq
again,
better off?
no,
Yeah.
fuck no,
Afghanistan, same
fuck
thing.
no.
Is
None of
Afghanistan
those places are.
is Afghanistan better off?
None of those places
That's
are.
what I'm saying. And
whatsoever.
then it's like, oh, you guys have a playbook here.
Mhm.
This
Okay,
is not about
I have a question for you.
this is not about regime change. This is my perspective. If you really want, like your thing is like, we're really trying to make, we can't have that, blah, go to North Korea.
Yeah.
Come on. Aren't you tough? Go to North Korea. Or what? They're those guys are dangerous.
Yeah, yeah.
Now you're like,
Now
okay,
they fuck around.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around with these guys.
Mm.
Because North Korea's Kim Jong Un.
That's it.
Not messing with him, bro.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? Have you seen his haircut? It's a real deal.
I've seen it because he makes everyone else get it too.
Look, I've thought about getting it. I thought I might get it now, just in
Just in case. Just in case.
No, but like that's my, I don't know, that's my perspective, dude. And then it's like, I'm not saying Iran's right. That's
Yeah.
not what I'm saying at all. I don't know anything about that, but I'm saying like I don't think the US is right here, man.
Mhm.
I genuinely I don't think this is Trump. That's the truth.
Yeah.
I
it's
think
interesting.
he's a puppet. I think
But then
he's
if
like
he's the puppet, then this is what I'm saying about the superpowers of the world. Is there someone bigger and more powerful than the president of the United States that's telling him what the fuck to do? Do you know what I mean?
There must be.
That's full on thinking about that.
but there must be.
Why must there be? Why can't he be in the room telling everyone else what to do?
Because I think
He seems that way inclined. He seems like he would be the bloke that would that would sit at the head of the table and saying, "Every one of you motherfuckers, listen to me. This is what we're doing."
Yeah. Also,
Right. And I don't think it would be a puppet. He would be the puppet of someone else more powerful than him. Like, what's he got to lose? He is the most
Trump.
powerful. Yeah. Like, why? He's the most powerful person in the world, isn't he? Like, that's what I'm saying.
that's,
Like,
that's the
that-
picture that's painted.
I get 100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
but so like and like I don't know. No, I don't think anyone really knows what it is, but there's all these conspiracy theories. I try not to
Mhm.
delve into them, but like you don't know, dude. You say what's he got to lose? What if they say, "Hey, last time we hit your ear, this time we won't miss."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like last time we purposefully hit your ear.
Mm.
That was not by accident. By the way, I just remembered something really full on as well. Did you see the whole thing that Trump did around ChatGPT?
No.
You haven't seen it?
No, not at all.
Oh my God, dude. So the other day, like this is last 50, 60 hours,
Yeah, right.
Trump put out a thing saying, if you use Anthropic, you should stop using Anthropic. The American government is choosing to go with OpenAI for everything moving forward. I've just finished a deal with Sam Altman. The people are at Anthropic. Anthropic is Claude.
Yeah, cool.
People at Anthropic are horrible.
Why is
Blah, blah, blah.
it's an American company, Anthropic?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's quick. I'm going to ask chat.
Yeah, ask. Anyway, goes off on Anthropic, and then the guy from Anthropic comes out and they said to him, "What happened?" And he said, "The government wanted us to have fully autonomous weapons, and we weren't willing to do it."
Yeah. Wow.
He's like, weapons that can fire with no human involvement. He's like, and we weren't willing to do it. And then it's like,
So then OpenAI is.
but he could be lying. I don't know. How do you know who's telling the truth, dude?
Yeah, well, it is an American company. Chat just told me.
Use chat to
I
search
use
about
chat to
Claude.
ask
Yeah, cool.
Anthropic. How
But
funny.
isn't that wild?
Yeah, it is. So it's AI based in San Fran. Yeah, interesting. There you go.
Yeah. So then it's like, okay,
So there's a company that has morals about itself.
Anthropic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
If
so
it's saying
then,
that we're not willing to use our
Now,
powers.
but
for
then
good,
you go
for evil.
speak to like, you hear Elon Musk, and Elon Musk says the people at Anthropic are all thieves.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and it's like,
So
who
is
do you
he and
believe, man?
Trump still punching on? Are they BFFs?
I don't think they're BFFs.
Yeah,
No.
they're out of that window.
Well, Trump, Elon Musk came out and said Trump's on the Epstein list.
Oh, he said that.
Yeah, some time ago, and it's turned out to be correct,
Yeah, there you go.
clearly. But then it's like, what sort of country are you if your president is on this list of this guy who was a horrible human, and they were associated,
Mm.
and you guys are just like,
No, we'll
cool,
just
let's
forget that
not,
one. Let's ignore that.
yeah, but like, or let's release the files, but let's redact a bunch of information. And
Mm.
then it's like, well, why are you hiding? Who you guys threw Bill Gates? Have you seen they threw Bill Gates under the bus?
I heard. I didn't see. Yeah.
They threw Bill Gates under the bus. And it's like you're throwing the guy who was the richest person in the world for a select,
time.
like a, it was a couple of decades,
Mm.
and created a computer system that supposedly changed life as we know it. And you guys are just like, oh, we'll use him as the
Scapegoat.
yeah. Here's a scapegoat. Go have this. Here, have Bill Gates.
Mm.
It's like, who's doing that? Who's the guy that said give him Bill Gates?
Full on.
Dude,
Like a video game. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're in control of the pieces and just moving the walls, moving the things, moving the controversy.
But then it's like, what else? What are we doing here? What are we doing? We're just plebs.
Probably. Just fucking do what you got to do.
It's yeah, it's wild.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
So let's just pretend that Darwin's the closest and easiest target. Let's just say that gets hit by someone. Iran. They just go, fuck these Aussie guys.
Yeah.
They piss me off.
I
We're
heard
gonna
these-
send a
I heard
couple
these
of-
two guys on the podcast.
That's right. So
Now
we're
talking
gonna
shit.
get Aussies now.
Yeah.
All right, just because these two blokes.
Yeah.
And they hit them, and then your mate Albo comes out and says, right, time to conscript.
Time to what?
Conscript.
What's that mean?
Conscription. You don't know what conscription is?
No.
It's when they force civilians to go to war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So would you bear arms for
Me?
this country?
No.
Yeah. I don't think I would either. Because we're at the age
Zero.
where we would go.
No, I'm too
Maybe
old.
not me, I'm 40. I'm
Yeah,
fucked. But you're
I'm,
I said I'm not
I'm
fucked.
associated with the 40-year-old.
So yeah, would you bear arms? So say, and look, in all fairness,
This is going to upset
I
a lot
would-
of people.
Yeah, 100%. How unpatriotic are you? You wouldn't go and defend your country. Well, like, who am I representing here? Because fucking Albanese,
Albo.
fuck that guy. He's the worst. He's one of the worst fucking cunts on the planet. Right, and I'll say that.
Hey.
Hey, fucking with a C, not even a K. Like, I'm
Leave-
genuinely, he's a shit leader. And now and this is what I'm saying. The world leaders are sitting behind a desk dictating what every single person, be it army, civilians, whoever it is, have to do. They don't care of loss of life. They'll sit there and make a speech at the end of it, tragic and this and blah, 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 and sad and all that sort of shit. But you're telling me now for the best way to protect my family is to go overseas or to go somewhere and shoot people and risk my life to kill them for someone else's agenda.
Do you follow? There's this guy I follow who is called. His Instagram handle is the Sartorial Shooter or something
No,
like
I
that.
don't think I do
right?
follow him.
And he's this bald.
I think I know who you're
ex-army
talking about
guy.
actually now.
Yeah, and he lives in Dubai, dude. And the stuff he puts out about this is
What's his handle?
Sartorial Shooter or something like that. VSAR. Should come up. Bald dude. I still don't know his name. I just know his Instagram handle.
I found him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 604 followers,
604.
1,000.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I've never actually seen this bloke ever.
Cool dude. Puts out just like super helpful ex-detective.
Mhm.
Aussie. Now lives in Dubai.
Drives a Porsche
Drives a Porsche.
and a Mustang
He just puts out
And a Bugatti.
really.
and a Ferrari. Yeah, okay, so he's got some coin as well.
Yeah, he seems like he's done well for himself, however he's done it.
Yeah.
But he just tends to share some really, really good, helpful content around particular things like this.
Mhm.
Or whenever there's like a crisis in the world. A lot of people, him included, he's saying this is all theatrics.
Yeah,
He's like, this is all.
smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, he's like, it's all for theater. He's like, what do you see? Oh, smoke. Oh.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's like why we're just being shown, and we see what we want, what they want us to see.
Yeah, it's propaganda.
That's what I mean. Like, there's no level of us doing like
No, it's
getting
like, yeah.
getting even when someone says, "Hey, I know that this was a rort." Like, come on, man. Like, how the fuck do you know that? Why? Because you got an inside scoop. Were you there on the desk and saw Trump sign it and say, "Hey, fuck these guys. It's gonna be funny." Do you know what I mean? Like, no one knows any of that shit. That's why it's so hard to believe. As ridiculous as it sounds to be like, "Hey, we're just gonna go bomb this country tomorrow," it's just as ridiculous to say the reason they bombed the country is because there's some mastermind puppet behind the scenes controlling Trump. Like, how do you know any of this? It's all conspiracy, isn't it?
Yeah, so conspiracy is a conspiracy until it's been proven right.
Yeah, that's right. But how's it ever get proven? This is what I'm saying. We're only being shown what they want us to see, and then it's a level of, well, anything else outside of that, how credible is the source?
So what do? Just ignore it?
And that's partly probably why it gets a minimal amount of my energy.
Yeah, so you just ignore it.
I think so, yeah.
But don't you think if everyone did that, that would be a problem?
I'm sure it could be, yeah.
Like if everyone was just like, nah, we're never gonna know. So let's just they're touching kids, we're never gonna know. So let's just like wouldn't that become part of the issue?
You would want, yes, I think so.
Wouldn't you want people to push back on that? Like,
Yep.
You know what I mean? As much as
But it's like the masses, especially in Australia. Like, do you think people would do stuff like that? Go and protest over that? And if they did, like, think about all the protests that they had recently about immigration and during COVID and all those things that they did. Did any of that make any change whatsoever in anything? Did nothing. It's done nothing. There's so little consequence in this country, particularly, I feel. You know, the other day they were saying they've blown $15 billion on construction projects in Victoria. 15 billion, and they say the real figure's close to 30. Like, where are the heads rolling on that? Where are the heads rolling through the politicians? Why isn't there a element of you're fucked
on what?
On construction projects, just over budget? $15 billion.
Government project.
Yeah, government spending. Like the projects went over budget by that much, $15 billion, they're saying. And like, why isn't there a level? They were saying it's got to do with the union corruption and a whole range of other things as well. But whatever it was, like, why isn't there any accountability when it comes to that?
I think there's corruptions on every level.
Yeah, I'm sure there would be. But then eventually stuff comes
How
out
is
like
that?
this, right?
Yeah.
Like this has come out. Okay, there's $15 billion that we've been not accounted for. That's over budget. That's this. It's there. It's money. We can see it. There's a budget, and it's gone over by that much.
Yeah, but so don't you think these people are sworn in? Like, for example, I'm just gonna no idea what I'm about to say, but like I'll give you an example of how that could play out. So you talk about all these taxes and all this other jazz. Like you've heard about the whole thing about the gases, Australia's natural,
but we're not getting money
but
for
we're
it.
not getting money for it, and blah blah blah.
Giving it away for free, all that jazz.
But it's like that could be all controlled by us being part of the Commonwealth. And then they're like, hey, we gave you guys this land. We helped you, colonize and take over Australia. And part of that deal is you're going to shut your mouth and you're going to give this money to China. And then it's like when you get sworn into to become a prime minister or something like that,
they tell you
can't do anything about it, or it's hidden. So you can bury people with documents. They released 4,000, 3,000, 4,000 Epstein, whatever the fucking 4 million, some stupid number, dude. And it's like, who the fuck's going to go through this? Like, you would need an army to get through this properly and have a strategy to pull this all apart and work out what's happening. But they're like, fuck it, just throw everything at them and just swamp them. I could just make it so much that you're not willing to, I'm not going to go through fucking 4 million files.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I've got fucking other shit to do.
Yeah. Or it's political suicide for them to even touch it. They look at it and they won't even get the next election or get a look at or get kicked out early, as they have done so many times here.
Yeah.
Could be an element of that.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like you don't, I think we can't, or we fail to comprehend the level of corruption that might actually be happening on something like that. The same thing with this, right? Like we fail to comprehend the level of corruption. I'll flip the script, right? I don't know what's going on in Iran. It could be a cooked country. It could be a great country. I got no idea. I know most Iranians who have left tend to not like it.
Left the country?
Yeah, tend to not like it.
Is that because they've come, are you saying to come here?
Yeah, like if you meet most Iranians here in Australia, they tend to not like what's happening in the country.
Yeah, but it's also, you look at what's happening here and what the country's like here. It's a pretty amazing place to live.
Yeah.
So comparatively, you're like, oh, fuck. These were the issues back there. Look how good I've got it here. I'm sure there's plenty of countries like that. I'm sure India is very much like that too.
As in they would be happy if it got overthrown. Like they're celebrating, they're celebrating what the US did.
Yeah, some of those people.
Yeah. Okay, so
So
let me,
is that like, okay, so is he doing a good thing?
yeah, but then there's the other script. There's people mourning.
Yeah.
But like, let me give you a, because like we don't know what's happening in Iran. We don't know. That's the
Mhm,
truth.
mhm.
I think these people would know. You would feel like that. Uh, I'll give you another example. October 7th, the whole thing around the Jewish. Do you know what happened on October 7th? You don't know anything. October
If you
7th was
tell me if I don't know the actual
the
date, but if you tell me what happened.
Israel,
Yeah,
Palestine.
yeah, yeah, yes,
They,
yes, yes.
Palestine went
Yeah,
into
but I
Israel.
wouldn't have known the date. If
Yeah.
you said me, hey, what date did that happen? I would like, no idea. But
So that
yes.
happened on October 7th, a couple of years ago. When that happened, the people who felt they had been oppressed by Israel were celebrating what was happened. Is that okay?
Mm.
Because most people condemn them. They're like, man, like there's been people murdered and you guys are sitting here celebrating. But then this is the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's like, imagine you're in a country that we are controlled by Western media, whether you like it or not, dude. Like we're controlled by Western media. Certain things are portrayed to us in a way where we're like, okay, that must be it.
Mm.
The media is control, dude.
Mm.
Like when you control someone's narrative, the propaganda, you have full control of what that person thinks. I could make if I went all out. Let's just say, for example, you didn't have access to my audience, right? I could sit there and say, George is this, George is that, blah, blah, blah.
Don't trust
You know what I
him.
mean?
Don't
Yeah,
listen to
yeah, yeah.
him.
Rah, rah, rah. And then all my audience would sit there and say, fuck,
Oh, that
fuck.
must be true.
Yeah. Like,
He's so
fuck.
close to him. Literally
Yeah.
sees him every day. He must know.
If this is what he's telling us and we
Yeah.
trust this source, he must be right. Now, imagine the script was flipped and you were in a foreign or a not Western country and they had painted America as this horrible place
Mm.
that, you know, is bullying other countries and going in and, you know, taking over land and taking leaders from countries and murdering leaders, which they've done in the last 25 years. They've murdered leaders in Afghanistan, leaders in Iraq, leaders, and you can say they're all horrible people. I don't know. You could be right, you could be wrong. But they paint that picture and then someone goes and bombs the White House.
Mm.
And then you're celebrating because that's all you know. Are you wrong? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, and that's what we're seeing right now. It's wild, dude. I find it so mind-boggling. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't even matter in this fucking story. You know what I mean? Like a fucking viewer on the other side of the fucking world, dude. On the other side of the world, and that's all popping off there right now with people saying, "Go shoot this and go do that and fly these jets and go drop these bombs and
Yeah.
bombs being like rockets being intercepted mid-air."
I know, right? I mean, it's pretty full on, like looking at some of the footage.
It's wild. It's wild.
There's an element of me thinking, like, imagine if you were there now too. Imagine you just chilling out on a balcony and just seeing planes fly over and bombs being dropped a block away and seeing shit explode and hearing bangs. And it's like, that could happen on your house, you know, or wherever you're sitting, these apartment block. Full on.
But they're intercepting them pretty well, supposedly in Dubai.
Certain, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was looking
intercepting
at
them
I was
well.
looking at footage of people in Dubai saying you could, like, they're showing the rockets, but like, yeah, we feel safe. You know, our system's all good and all that sort of shit. They're just living their life, doing their thing. But you know, look. So I'm looking at some stuff that could be the flow-on effect for Australia, right?
Yeah,
For
or the
this thing.
world.
Yeah, and the world. But you know, you're talking about international travel, so now it's like, okay,
Oh,
well,
dude, did you hear about the flights that were en route to Dubai?
no, I haven't heard
En
that.
route to Dubai, 6 hours in, had to turn around and come back
Yeah, there you go.
to
you go.
Melbourne.
Yeah,
Like Melbourne flights
Imagine
en
that.
route to. Yeah,
Imagine
imagine
that.
that on a plane. I'd be happy.
Oh, without a doubt.
I would say like, thank
hey,
fuck.
great.
Yeah, like it's
Fucking
happened here,
stop it anywhere
not
else.
when
Yeah.
I just landed. Do
Yeah,
know what I
you
mean?
don't want to be there because
Yeah.
apparently they've cancelled all flights out. They
Yeah,
haven't. They're
they've-
not letting flights take off from Dubai.
I think that'll come. That won't take long.
I hope so because I've booked to go to Europe this year, so it's stopping off in Dubai.
Nah, I reckon flights will be back on by the end of the week.
Yeah, yeah. Let's hope so. But I mean, fuck, back of your mind now, isn't it?
For sure.
What's to say? What's to say? And they just release a rocket and out she goes.
Um,
Hit a civilian plane. Are people just en route to Europe? Nothing to do with anything. And it's like they're the people that suffer with all of this stuff. Not saying just anyone, just any civilian. They're ultimately the ones that pay the price.
Okay,
The
but like,
civilians in
okay,
those areas.
so 3 people, there's 3 families right now
Mm.
in the States somewhere who they had a son or daughter. I'm assuming it's a son, but could be a daughter, I guess. But most likely they had a child who said, I want to go and be in the army. And they were like, all right. And now their child has gone and sat in the army somewhere and been put into one of these bases somewhere in the Middle East. And that person's, that family now, those 3 families have now had their lives changed forever.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Trump doesn't care.
He'll just say how
Trump's
brave
life
they
doesn't
were
change.
and amazing
He did
people. That's
already.
it. Yeah, that's what I mean.
He
It's
even
the-
said there's probably going to be more.
and he said that too. I
Yeah,
heard
and
that
it's like,
exact same thing. There's going to be more. He goes, but that's the cost we got to
Why-
pay for our freedom and this and this and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this is
Iran
what I
was
mean.
doing nothing to you, bro.
I know.
Yeah, it's
Except
wild.
they-
It's wild.
except- hey, who knows? But maybe they were doing the nuclear bombs. Maybe they were
Yeah, maybe
researching
they
or
were
getting them
maybe
ready. Maybe like Trump, we should be thanking him. It could be.
look,
Hey, it could be. You
I'm
can't.
sorry, I've
You can't
lost all
deny it
hope.
either way. Like, how do you deny? How do you say yes or no? You can't.
You think you think this is Trump's doing? That's the difference. I
Yeah,
could, there's
I
nothing.
don't-
There is nothing that could convince me this is Trump's doing.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't comprehend there being another superpower on top behind him, and he's a puppet.
Dude,
Seems amazing. It seems pretty far fetched.
more
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like
hands down, 100%,
100%.
100%.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you credible source. I know. I know these.
Like there is no way in the world he has no what's his intention. I'm going to change the regime in another country that has nothing to do with me. Come on, bro.
His idea is to protect America. That's it. That's all it's ever been. And
Yeah.
for him to do so,
And
he's
so-
attacking another country that threatens their way of life.
Has how many times has Iran attacked America?
I know.
Like I don't know. I'm just
And here's the thing.
it's a lie. Dude. It's a lie. They're going for the oil. 100%.
Let's pretend that's. They don't.
I get it. I get
I
it. It's the
think
way of
out
life.
of
they're in
this-
debt. America's in debt. Yeah,
Everyone's in debt.
yeah, but they're in like really like gonna go under tanking kind of debt. Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm sure Australia's not far behind with our fucking $15 $15 billion projects going over budget.
Yeah.
But they're talking about all this aspect of shit, right? And stopping extremists and all that sort of shit. Now imagine you're in Iran and you got planes flying overhead and dropping bombs everywhere, and one lands on a school and or there's a father there and it kills his entire family and he's the sole survivor. You're telling me that guy isn't going to sign up to whatever the fuck anyone wants him to do to blow up America?
Yeah,
Every fucking day of the week they are. And so they're almost creating the extremists they're trying to stop.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, it's a war that's never going to end. Like, where's the peace in this? Where does this stop? Where does it become, oh, okay, no, yeah, cool. Let's call truths. That's it. It's never going to end. It never has in my lifetime. There's always been this war. There's always been something going on with those Arab countries or
In the
whoever
Middle
it is.
East,
In the
yeah,
Middle
in the
East,
Middle
it's
East.
always been there. And it's always going to be there, I feel. Like, that's the sad part about it. It's never going to be like, cool, let's just all be friends.
Yeah, and I would love to learn more about like why would and maybe they are maybe the rulers of Iran maybe they're just crazy, and maybe they are that crazy, and
Yeah.
maybe Trump is a hero. I
That's
doubt
what I'm
it,
saying.
but
You can't put it without a shadow of a doubt.
dude,
How, man? How can you sit there and say 100%?
this is not Trump's doing.
But how can you say that? How do you
This
know?
is 100% Israel. Like without
What do you mean Israel?
You think
Oh.
Trump chose to go and say, "Hey, let's go and bomb them"? Come on, man. Like this is if your unawareness of this shows how much you don't follow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it is. So many people are well aware that the strikes were even called U.S. and Israel.
Yeah,
strikes.
right.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's without a doubt. You know, and
To be a fly in the room, eh?
oh, you'd love to be, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you just
Yeah.
love to be
Even
in
if
that
you
room?
didn't, even if you just it meant nothing, you just got to
Yeah.
hear. You just got to listen.
Um, You don't know. You don't know. Trump might get a thing, and they'll be like, "Hey, you need to go and say this.
Yeah, you need to do
Yeah,
this
this is
this
what you
way.
need to. This is what you
Because
need to go
I'm
out and
sure
say."
he like you listen to him speak. He's got a lot of conviction in what he says.
He's a good speaker, dude.
Yeah, he's not
That's
like
all.
Biden that was falling over his own words.
Nah, no, no.
He's very powerful with his message and what he says and how
He's
he
also
says
the
it and
sort
all
of
that sort of
person that
stuff.
can go on and talk. He's dude, like he's a media personality,
Yeah, absolutely.
so he can
Absolutely.
go on and talk and talk and talk.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't give a fuck. It's like that address he did in what was it, Congress the other day when he got everyone to stand up for the American people. Did you see that?
He got
Like
everyone.
he
Nah,
was addressing
I
all
don't watch any of
America.
his.
See, you were massive with the American politics a little while ago.
I found it interesting and entertaining. I'll tell you what ticked me off with Trump. First thing, the kind of thing that made me think like, oh, you might not be the person you're claiming to be. When the first thing he did was sign off on plastic straws.
No,
It's like, well, you're trying to be remembered now. You're not actually trying to make serious change. Although, if any Australian politician
gonna
wants to
say.
make some serious change, bring back fucking plastic
Hey,
straws.
remember we went to the States?
Yeah, it's great.
That was fucking, how good
fucking
was
great.
it?
Yeah.
Sitting there having a coffee or whatever, a nice
Yeah, and
coffee
it's
and
like
just drinking a
you
straw.
can,
It
and you
was
can
like,
take your
oh,
time. It's not gonna
how
fall
good's
apart.
this? What a life.
Yeah, that was like the first thing where it's kind of like, huh, like that's a weird like. And he went all out to make sure everyone knew he was doing it. And
Yeah.
yeah, like, yeah, look, here's your plastic straws. It's like, okay, and like good change, not a bad change. But I guess the way he went about it.
Yeah.
But so what does it mean for us in Australia?
Oh, it depends how long this goes for and if it's a long-term play. I'm sure there'll be consequences with fuel prices, right? I'm sure we'll feel it at the Bowser. I'm sure there'll be economic pressures that come as a result of that. Could be additional power costs and whatnot. So it'll affect you. Definitely with travel, you've already seen it yesterday, as you said.
Do you think
Planes
it'll?
turned back.
Do you think it'll? Yeah, travel.
Yeah,
Travel's a big
travel will
one.
be that'll
Do you think
definitely be
it'll
one.
impact supply chains?
But we get most of our shit from China, so
Yeah, so there's no direct
probably not in a huge way,
impact.
but it could potentially.
But China gets a large portion of its oil from the Middle East.
Yep.
So that could then, therefore, I don't know.
I think even from a perspective of,
Who walks away a winner from this, George?
oh, no one's going to win.
Yeah.
Trump will say he has.
Yeah, Trump will also say this is his decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I mean,
Which you have on good authority, and it's absolutely
I
not.
got a call,
Um,
direct call.
yeah, I think it might just be a bit of even tension and just uncertainty from Australian people, just not knowing, if just even thinking about traveling anywhere and just their day-to-day lives. It's just, there's that level of, there could be a level of anxiety with all of that as well that comes from this. Because I completely agree, man. That would be the worst. Imagine you landed in Dubai and then they're like, hey, you're not going anywhere.
Dude, yeah, you'd freak. You'd be
Oh,
like,
man, especially if I was with my family now and I'm
yeah,
like,
and then it's like all of a
fuck
sudden
me, are
there's
you
rockets in
serious?
the sky.
Yeah,
it's
and
you're
I'm like, where do I
this is-
go? Like, I'd probably leave the airport first up.
it's a
But
good-
where do you, which hotel's safe? How do you know the decision that you make doesn't now really affect your family? And it's like you're opposite end of the, like, fuck. My missus would freak.
yeah, and then you got to handle all that. Yeah, it's
Wild.
I can't work out why it's engaged me so much. I kind of looked at it and I was like, huh. Maybe, I don't know. I've also been following the Epstein files.
Mhm.
But it's like, I'm not a news guy, man.
I heard there was,
I had to get told about this. I didn't
Yeah,
know it happened.
I heard there was involvement with Lebanon as well, with all this stuff going on. Do you feel any, or have you heard anything from family or friends or anything like that?
My family lives in Melbourne.
I know, but do you have any? Okay, but even then, like some people that, I live here in Melbourne as well, but I would still feel a connection to Greece, or if anything was happening there, or whatever it might be, I might even have an opinion with that. Do you ever feel anything like that, having a Muslim background in any way, like fuck those Americans, shit like that? Do you ever have that perception of it or anything like
I
that?
don't have a hate for America
Yeah.
at all. I
Mhm.
like America.
Yeah, it's
I
a
would
great
go and live
place,
in
man.
America.
Yeah, you were saying that you
Yeah.
were going to do that.
Yeah. Like I think America's you go there and it's like my goal always and still is. It's like we want to crack the US market.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And I don't have any direct thing against no, not
yeah,
at all. But also, dude, I think they did a poll and 81% of Americans said that Trump shouldn't have did what he did.
yeah. Okay.
Weren't in agreement with him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's not going to get another term, so I think for him, it's
Yeah,
like
he's
who
like,
gives a fuck?
fuck it, let's go out with a bang.
Yeah, that's it. I'll be
Um,
remembered.
It-
That's probably a good thing, don't you think? They can
Um,
only serve 2 terms as a president. That's a rule they've got.
It doesn't matter because
Because they're not in charge
they're
anyway.
not in charge anyway, dude. You think they're in charge, or do you genuinely think they're in charge? Is
Yeah,
it-
I
huh?
guess I do.
You do.
I guess I do. But I mean,
I got sources. Nah, but
my
I don't know,
cousin
dude.
knows.
I could, someone could be listening to this, and be like, "Fuck, Robbie's a conspiracy theorist."
Let's
And I'm
get him.
not.
Let's
Yeah, get
fucking
him. Get him.
come tomorrow morning, the door's broken down in the office. They're going through all your files, and then I find out that you're in the Epstein files.
Yeah, the Robbie files.
Yeah, you're in them as well. They planted it. They say, "Look, he's been it since the beginning."
What is it? Why do you think it's captured me? Like, if you had to try and put it down to because to answer your question, that whole thing about Lebanon, like if I hear, I would be less. I feel like they're taking the piss. That's what pisses me off.
Who?
The US. Like,
Oh.
I feel like they're taking the piss now. Like, this is like, hey, you guys have done the same play 3 times in a row now. Whilst I've been alive, I don't know what the hell you were doing before that. You know what I mean? But like, same play, same thing. Oh, weapons of mass destruction, nuclear weapons, blah blah blah. It's like, you guys find a reason, paint the reason to everyone, and then go and take drastic actions. You know that North Korea has nuclear weapons. North Korea. Hey, do you want to see a sick meme? You like this? Trust me. North Korea has serious weapons. Isn't that
That's so good.
Isn't that funny ass? I'll show it to the camera. I don't know if they can see it.
Zoom
Maybe
in.
zoom in on that. It's a picture of Kim Jong-un with his nuclear weapon saying, when you have all the latest toys but nobody wants to play with you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm losing it, George.
Maybe you're not busy enough.
Maybe I'm not busy enough, yeah. Maybe that's what it is. But yeah.
Fair. But you're saying this. It's been played on different levels. From what after having a chat with you, you know what I mean. It's not just what we're seeing.
What?
Because I never, honestly, I never would have thought. I wouldn't be sitting at home watching the news. Not that I ever watch the news because it's rubbish. But let's just say I did, and then I would think, someone's telling Trump to do that.
Of
I'd
course.
never have thought. But the thought wouldn't have even come into my head.
Yeah.
Even before this chat today.
So how many people are in that same position?
I'm sure.
where they're
I'm
like,
sure
Go
99%.
Trump. God bless you, Trump.
Yeah, I'm sure
Blah, blah, and
99%,
it's like,
man.
Hmm.
I'm sure 99%. There'd be a very small percentage of people that would be thinking and
Dude, Trump
thinking away.
campaigned for, I'm going to end all wars. Like, that was his whole campaign.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you know what I mean?
I remember that.
You know, and then he sat there and said, and I liked him because he was like, I'm going to end the Israel-Palestine. I'm going to end, you know what I mean? I'll end everything in the Middle East, blah, blah, blah. And then,
And now he's gone completely
and
against
it's like,
that.
what are you doing? And it's like, well,
Well, it's not the first time a politician's gone back on their word, is it?
yeah, but I just think he's,
So
I guess I'm
then
giving him
based-
grace.
based-
I'm giving him
based off
grace by
your-
saying someone told him.
Based off what you're saying, every single world leader on the planet is a puppet.
Nah,
Yeah, why? What's the difference?
they're not all the same. America's a superpower, dude.
Hmm.
Same as Russia, same as China, right? They are like, do you reckon China is run by someone?
But you're saying, mate, maybe their prime minister.
I don't know. I
is-
don't know enough
yeah.
about Chinese politics,
Yeah.
but they control their narrative
Yeah.
very heavily. You know, people in China, they don't have Google. You
Yeah.
know that?
Yeah. No, I didn't know that. That's
You didn't
full
know
on.
that?
I did not know they didn't have
Hey,
Google.
you got to fucking get with the times, man.
Why? I've never gone to China. You have.
Yeah, what a place.
Might have to. So now, so you're telling me people in China are walking around saying, "We can't even Google it." Just ahead,
can't.
what's the best restaurant to go to? Like, they can't even ask chat.
They don't have. They got no.
What do? They ask their supreme leader,
Of
say,
course.
"Hey, where's the best fucking Chinese noodles in Bangkok?" How do they find that information out?
They got different search engines.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got their own social media platforms. They're a whole different world. Like they live in a different.
Mm.
Their whole narrative is controlled.
Yeah, right.
They think Western society's fucked. I think.
Mm.
I'm probably offending every single Chinese person.
You just
Um,
we just lost all our audience.
yeah, everyone just tuned out. I'm not 100% sure, dude.
Mm.
But they are definitely a superpower. And
I think I still want to go to China as well.
I don't think anyone's telling China what to do.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think anyone's telling Russia what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now the question becomes here, and this is just, I'll say it. You hope this doesn't happen. But like, what happens if China turns around and says, "Hey, America, back up," and then America says, "Hey,
Hey, don't fuck around.
yeah, don't fuck around." It'd be a sick movie. It'd be a great movie. But fuck, man, like this is not a movie. This is real life.
Yeah, that'd be full on.
That would be full on. Or Russia turns around and says, "Hey," but yeah, I don't know.
That's.
know.
I mean, it would be World War then, wouldn't it?
But I think I'll say it. I don't care.
Shit.
Israel is in bed with America, dude. I think if at this point you don't think that, like, why hasn't America stopped Israel from bombing Palestine? Why?
Don't know.
They don't even have oil. Do you get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
And there's like, I think it's past 100,000 people that have died.
Wild.
I'm getting old.
You are.
Politics is interesting me too much.
Yeah. I know.
Getting old. I could do a whole episode about the Epstein files.
You should.
I won't.
I might just have to be a.
You'll
I might just have to watch
think
that
you'll- I
episode.
think
I don't think I can contribute to it. I
think
might
you'll-
just sit here whilst you're talking about it and ask you questions.
I find it interesting, man. I
Mm.
find it interesting because then it just makes you think like, oh, I don't really matter about it. Like none of anything that I'm doing matters.
Mm.
None of it. It's just all irrelevant. Like, you know what I mean? And then in your head, you think, oh, fucking that bill.
Mm.
Got to pay that bill.
I know,
like-
right?
It doesn't fucking matter.
It's not going to matter. Nukes will be flying overhead soon anyway. Shit.
Shit is right. Yeah. So hopefully this all kind of goes away and it's not a real. A lot of people, some people are saying this is all theatrics and it's not a real war and it'll be all kind of dissipate over the next few weeks.
Mhm.
But I hope they're right.
Mm. Me too.
It'll just make for a better world. But yeah, that's our take. I don't know if that's been insightful at all or just confused you
Hmm.
or made you think we're racist or what's the other one people called us last time? You guys are idiots.
No,
Yeah.
podcast bros. We're just podcast bros.
Yeah, or that we're just podcast bros talking about.
But we are.
What is
That's all we do.
That's
That's
I'm
how-
trying to achieve that title.
That's how I identify. When someone asks me, "Hey, what do you do with yourself?" I'm just a podcast bro. That's it, man.
That's my LinkedIn title. LinkedIn job description. Yeah. I don't think there is any, apart from like importing stuff, I don't think there's going to be any huge risk.
So
to Australia.
tomorrow, how much of your time are you investing in this topic? And the day after and the day after. Do you consume, when do you do it? Will you consume it during the day, at night when you're at home?
Usually when I'm on the toilet.
Or there?
Yeah.
Or
I
there.
don't, otherwise I'm working.
That's what I mean, man. That's why I don't consume a lot of the shit. And people are laughing at me and saying, you know, Simon in
Yeah,
my
but-
office always says, "Oh, he doesn't know anything about anything." I just don't give a fuck. No, like outside of my world, and I
What do
get,
you-
is
what
that a
do
bad
you-
thing?
What do you like?
What do I
What
like?
are you curious about? What are you interested in? Like, what are George's interests?
Look, I'm interested in business. I'm interested in making money. I'm interested in winning, looking for
What are you-
opportunities.
What are you interested in that's not related to you?
That's not related to me? Don't know. Don't know if I
Footy?
am. Yeah, but that's related to me. How that is that not
Yes.
related to me? It's I
Your life
follow a
doesn't
sports
change.
team.
Yeah, but like, so I'll follow UFC, but that doesn't, it's not
Oh,
related to me.
okay. Yeah, well, I mean, yes, I love sports. I love football. I love the UFC. I like the F1. I like a lot of sports and watching them. Yeah, so I do like that aspect of it. I'm enjoying
F1,
fitness at
yeah,
the
F1's a
moment.
good one.
I'm enjoying. I enjoy learning. I mean, but that's related to me. Sorry.
What are you curious about?
I'm curious at the moment. What I've really been like a lot of focus has been on for myself lately has really been the investment space. I'm curious about that wealth creation, not just through my business, but other avenues at the moment. So I've been diving deep into that.
What are you,
Stock market, been looking at that, doing a bit more research on that these days.
you following anyone specific?
Not no one specifically at the moment, but just more market research and just looking up companies and seeing stuff there. And then also even development sites. So I've been speaking with a couple of clients and looking at some sites, trying to make them stack and see what I can do with that aspect of it. You know, it was Tony Robbins that recently, funny enough, got me thinking more about it, you know, saying so many people, you know, the number one rule of finance is not to put all your eggs in one basket, of wealth creation is not to put all your eggs in one basket. He goes, too many people do that and they're too reliant on that one thing. And then when that one thing turns to shit, he goes, then everything turns to shit. And that's what it was for myself at the time. I think it was probably a level of maybe arrogance, and probably being a little bit naive. I had all my eggs in one basket with the business, not all of them, but a good percentage of the eggs in that basket. And then COVID comes around, it's a massive correction, and then you're sort of paying for it and fixing it since. In saying that, that's good. Like it was a lesson I needed to learn. So I'm grateful for that and still swinging and still going now. But now it's just about me looking at other opportunities, and that's what I'm really interested in now. Just looking at the cheat code.
You call it a cheat code.
In the sense of there's got to be a pattern there of that success. Like success leaves clues. So what's the pattern? What's the thing that needs to happen to achieve that? And it's kind of seeing it like a bit of a game, you know, making the move. What's the move that's going to pay off? That's what I'm looking at. I've got a bit of interest in that at the moment.
There you go.
What about yourself? That's not related to you. This.
Whoa.
The
What to do with me.
That's it.
Also, like Epstein files, like has
Yeah.
nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
Like no, my life does not change in any way, shape, or form by anything that happens in that space.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I don't sit there like, whoa, should do something different tomorrow. But I still find it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't like movies though,
We know.
but this is real life.
We know.
This
If there
is-
was this war movie though that happened, would you watch it?
No.
Did you watch the Oppenheimer movie?
Nah, someone mentioned that to me yesterday.
Yeah,
Japan.
it's probably Simon. No, it was
What's
no,
it
it's
called?
about the atomic bomb, Oppenheimer. But it's very Simon's watched it. He loves that sort of shit. But he was saying that it's very much it was about the making of the atomic bomb, not the actual bombing aspect of it.
Oppenheimer movie.
Yeah, just
2020.
recently, it came out maybe a couple of years ago.
Yeah, okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I don't believe you, but that's cool.
Yeah, I don't believe me. What to go? Oh yeah. Well, on that note, I think this will air pretty quickly, but I hope this will air off our usual schedule. But we'll
Mhm.
throw it in there just to get it in the mix while the topic is still
Yeah, exactly.
raging hot.
Hey, like, let us know what you think.
Yeah, let
As
us
well,
know
like,
what
are
you
we-
think. And
are we
if we
idiots? But
are,
but
if
what
you
I'm-
think we are complete idiots, and you've listened to now,
Yeah. guess who's the fucking idiot?
Nah, but if you if you've listened to this and you're like, man, these boys are uneducated, send us in the right way.
Educate.
Send us in the right way.
you know
I've got no.
what?
You know what? Hey, reach out and we'll get you on the pod and let's have an open conversation, just as humans. We're not taking sides here.
But this is the thing, right? This conversation I've just had with you, I would have with friends. All right. And I'm sure many
I think
people
it's a
would
good
have this
conversation,
conversation. Yeah. Many people would have this conversation where you don't need to be an expert in the subject matter to be like, oh, you can't talk about that. I would talk about something like this with my friends. we would have a conversation. Okay, maybe, granted, it won't go for an hour, maybe go for 3 hours. Who knows?
Yeah, but,
Everyone gives their different opinions. You might have a friend who's Aussie, who's
but then
American,
you
who's
learn stuff.
from Israel. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly
you learn
right.
stuff, and then you start
You're
to
gonna
think,
be like,
okay,
oh yeah,
cool.
okay. So,
didn't
for
know.
example, I thought Trump was ruling the world. You're telling me it's
Come on, bro.
it's some bloke in the background
Trump's.
or chick. Who knows?
Let me
Who
see.
knows? I fucking just lobbed that one up for you.
Huh?
I lobbed that one up for you. I knew what you would say.
No. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, topic for another day. So it's the conversations,
And-
that's what I like about it.
Also, we'd like to know if you like this sort of stuff.
Mhm.
Like, do you want us to share opinions about stuff outside of the regular stuff that we normally talk about as well? Particularly, things that are happening in the world.
World events, current affairs.
Yeah, this is. We've got to be interested in it. At least one of us.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
the rule.
I'm open to conversations. So whether I'm not interested in the topic or not is kind of irrelevant. I'll have the conversation, which is interesting in itself. Because someone that might be really interested and have a passion for fucking peanut butter and comes on the show and talks to me about peanut butter, maybe I'll look at it and go, oh, wow, that's really interesting. Maybe I will look at a jar of peanut butter completely different next time, or whatever the topic is. Ballet, for fuck's sake. Like anything. It can be a topic about anything as long as you can have an open conversation about it.
It's gonna have some level of interest.
No, I think as long as if the person's really interested
Let
in
me
the
talk
topic,
to you about plants.
if you tell me some amazing shit about plants, I'll ask questions.
There's there's nothing amazing.
Hey,
Just
they
talk
make
about it.
oxygen.
Talk about
You
it
should
for
go
an hour.
thank the tree. Go outside our office and thank the tree right now for the air that you're breathing.
Did you know trees talk to each other?
I have a conversation with them every day.
With each other.
Oh, with each other. Sorry.
Did you know that?
No. Look, no. I mean, unless I heard it in a movie or some shit like that, but no. No. Are you Googling it?
No, I'll tell you.
If you're in China, you couldn't do that. You'd have to ask fucking.
There's a book called The Hidden Life of Trees, what they feel and how they communicate.
It's written by a hippie.
No, it's written. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. But I had someone recommend the book to me. And
Yeah,
I
right.
bought it, but I haven't read it. But it's one of my books for this.
Is it a book? Is it metaphor or anything like that? Like the trees talking to each other is a representation of life and growth and all that sort of shit? Or is it genuinely, hey, this tree just said some whack shit to that tree? Don't make me come over there. Who knows?
The tree said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. But it's got a tree on the front, so I assume it's about trees.
All right. Let me know.
I'll read it.
Let me know if it's good, and then
I'll keep you updated.
I might watch the movie when they release it.
Yeah, about trees talking. On
Yeah,
that note, thanks for listening. Again, let us know what you think. Let us know if you think Trump's in control. Let us know if you think he made a mistake. Let us know if you think he's the greatest leader on the planet.
Let us know if you think we should be the leaders of the free world.
Yeah, if you vote for George, he'll make plastic straws.
Oh, it'll be the first thing I do.
He
It'll
will.
be the first thing I do. I won't leave home without my plastic straw.
Just every day.
Just
Plastic
have a
spoon.
box of them. I'll have a box of them in the presidential car.
You know you can still buy them.
Plastic straws.
Mhm.
I thought they were illegal. I thought you go to jail, do not pass go.
Heaps of stuff illegal you can buy.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. Someone told me.
Someone told me. So I heard.
Yeah, so I heard. A friend of a friend.
Excellent.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Let us know what you think, and we will see you on the next one.
Peace out.